Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hetty. It is Tuesday. Hope you're having a great Tuesday so far. A lot of clouds out there. We have some scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region. Also, a pretty big severe threat as we get into the overnight hours for us tonight. Of course, I'm going to be at KOAM 5, 6, 9, and 10, and then probably late as we have a complex of showers and thunderstorms, which is going to move in a little bit later on tonight. So we're going to go over the storms now, what's going on across the region, and then we're going to look into tonight, and then also extreme heat moving in. Huge shout out to my boys, Superior Roofing and Construction. They're a four-state premier roofing contractor. And they're locally owned, or family owned, and also local in Joplin, 7th and High Street. They did my roof, so I trust them. If you have roofing needs, especially with storms, give them a shout. Numbers right there on the screen. All right, let's take a look. All right, so you can see the severe threat for us, and this is mainly late tonight and then into the early morning hours, but this is going to be a level 3 threat. So level 3 out of 5. So in the orange, really from the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas through Wichita, southeast Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma, right into the Joplin metro and into northwestern Arkansas. In the yellow, still a severe threat, but a lower severe threat across the region. But still, it looks like we're going to get some pretty intense storms as we go through the overnight hours for us tonight. Kind of a complex really got going across central Kansas late last night into the early morning hours, and then this has been driving through northeastern Oklahoma. So we do actually have a severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect across east central Oklahoma, and you can see this complex driving south and east. So through the four-state area, we are going to get some showers and thunderstorms over the next few hours. Not really much in the way of severe weather, just some pretty good storms. So let's take a tour. Let's see what's going on. We're going to look through Joplin first. You can see a couple little guys popping up. Cherokee County, just south of Pittsburgh. Stronger storms, again, not severe, but stronger, just to the west of Parsons, north of Independence, out toward Fredonia, and also Neodesha, just west of Yates Center. These are all pushing off toward the south and to the east. A little stronger batch once you get out toward Winfield, Sedan, Chautauqua County, and then moving into northeastern parts of Oklahoma. So first off, this batch is going to dive south and east. Now, as it gets into the Joplin metro, it will start to weaken as we go into the early afternoon, but we are going to have those thunderstorms out there. Now they get a little bit more intense once you get in the northeastern parts of Oklahoma. So Veneta down toward Claremore, and then once you get west of Siloam Springs, you can see these are a little bit more intense storms, so strong thunderstorms. And then we have a big severe thunderstorm warning eastern parts of Oklahoma. And this is mainly due to wind. We're getting winds gusting 60 to 65. So this will affect the metro of Fort Smith as we go through the next couple hours. And then also northwest Arkansas will get some of these showers and thunderstorms. But again, overall batch here will start to die out as it pushes off toward the south and to the east. Then, as the atmosphere destabilizes, we're going to watch for development out across southwestern Kansas, southeastern parts of Colorado, and into the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas. But this is going to be late this afternoon and into the overnight hours tonight. All right, so complex dive south and east dies. With some sunshine, most areas should get into lower 90s, about 93 in Joplin, 90 in Springfield, 97 Oklahoma City. Now, here's 5:30 p.m. Complex thunderstorms develop out across southwestern parts of Kansas. Those will be immediately severe, most likely very strong supercells, very large hail, 2 to 3 inch diameter hail, and then even a few tornadoes out across southwestern Kansas. As we go through the evening, this complex drives east. So now we're at about 9:30 p.m., getting into Wichita and stretching back towards Dodge City. I think at this point in time, we kind of switch from supercells more into a big complex of thunderstorms, an MCS, mesoscale convective system, or simple terms, big complex of storms. At this point in time, we're going to switch from a tornado threat more into a wind threat and even a hail threat. These storms continue to plow east as we go through the evening. So by about 11 p.m., these are going to get into southeastern Kansas, Yates Center, Fredonia, Neodesha. The threat at this point in time is going to be mainly a wind threat, but these could really clock some high winds, maybe 70, maybe 80, maybe 85 mile per hour winds. So these are going to be some pretty intense storms as they drive into southeastern Kansas later on tonight. Let's continue through the night. So now we're talking midnight, 1 a.m. They get into the Joplin Metro into southwest Missouri. Again, the main threat here is going to be very strong winds, 60, maybe 70 miles per hour. As we go through the overnight hours, they drive into southwestern Missouri. And again, remember, we're looking at a model, so don't take this exact placement of the storms because I actually think these are going to dive into northwestern Arkansas as well. So this is 2, 3, 4 a.m. Severe threat for Joplin will be over, but Springfield, northwestern Arkansas is still going to have that severe threat. As we get into the morning hours, we just have some leftover showers. And then once we get into the afternoon, if we can break out and see enough sun, we're going to approach 100. 98 Springfield, 101 in Joplin, 102 in Tulsa, 107 in Oklahoma City. But this is only if we can break that cloud cover. If we can't, we'll stay into the mid 90s. And then by Thursday, I think everybody gets up into the triple digits. We get plenty of sunshine, and it's going to be scorching hot. 98 Kansas City, 103 in Joplin, 101 in Fort Smith, 100 in Springfield, about 101 in Tulsa. So we got a lot to watch as we go through the afternoon hours, evening hours, overnight hours for us tonight. So, of course, I'll keep you updated. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. We'll chat soon.